Take two, Big Lou interview.
Well, to me, to someone it might not look like a lot because they're probably used to, seeing big numbers and everything. But as a YouTuber myself and the work I put in, it's like, to see that 1,000, it's like, it's crazy because then you think like, damn, like there's 1,000 people out there that are really tuned in on my videos and, they really watch me. They watch every movement I make, so it's like 1,000 is like, it's really a big deal to me, to be honest. You see all these people starting YouTube in Ottawa, basically, Obviously now we have more that are starting, but at the time I started, it was more of like, that's when it was really being a trend in the city where everybody was really doing YouTube. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do YouTube, The main reason that made me start it is, I always like making people's days, Even if I have a bad day myself, I always attempt to care more about like, the other person behind the screen. Probably they're going through something worse than me, so it's like I'm grateful for where I am, so it's like it was out of the blue, to be honest. It was just, hey, I woke up one day, I was not thinking about it. Later that night, I'm like, yo, you know what, I'm gonna make a YouTube, So yeah, that's how we came up with it.
What can I say about Big Lou, man? Big Lou, the way I see it, Big Lou's a focused guy, real focused. Big Lou is the type of person that'll literally tune out everything and everyone just to get the job done. The way he shifted his focus into what he wanted to do and managed to accomplish that is really amazing. I've seen him working with Bonaire and around the studio humbly, no pride stuff, man. So Big Lou, man, focused and humble.
So your first hit video was World Star Hip Hop Questions at school.
Which state has the largest population? LA, Chicago, or Miami?
I'm not saying LA. I mean, that's like where every rich person lives, And where all celebrities live. And most
Well, when I did it, to be honest, I never thought that, the whole school would be like, oh, I want to be in your video, or like, people would really mess with it. It was more of like, I was super scared, Like, I was scared that what people would think. That video, it brought more people because it was not just high schoolers I was asking. It was mainly like anyone I see, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go ask this person. And obviously, it's kind of like, you gotta be bold to ask certain questions like that to people. So, I decided to start reacting to music mainly because the city I live in, for people that don't know, I live in Ottawa. There's just a lot of people doing a lot of things, and music is one of them. And the most popular thing in the city right now is music. Everybody wants to do music, so why not have my own opinion on other people's music? So, yeah.
Speaking of music, you knew Metro.
Yeah.
Rapper and talented football player, that's how Manny Acol is being remembered tonight by those who knew him.
I knew Metro since elementary school, and always a genuine guy, it really hit me hard. Even if I'm not really the type of person to go on social media and be like, oh, RP, this and that, because a lot of people on social media, they try to put this image that, they knew the person or they cared about that person. But me, when that tragic incident happened, it really hit me hard, and it really opened my eyes to really be grateful for what I have and to really work hard, because you never know, tomorrow, the next day, whatever it is, it might, God might just be like, yo, it's your time, whatever. But that's what he really brought to the city. Like, he really woke the city up music-wise and everything. So he really impacted me in my YouTube. That 4 months, it was basically just me learning. And as you can see, after that 4 month, I just, I was not consistent, but you can just see the amount of work I was putting in my craft. And I was just working harder, learning new things, and kind of restart myself to just be sure exactly what I'm putting myself into. And yeah, now we're here.
Hey man, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Big Lou. I'm back with my nigga Carter.
That really helped me, and it really motivated me to work harder, cause he has a lot going on himself. To see someone that goes to school care about what I do a lot, and to help me my vision move forward, it really woke me up. A second time, I'll say, it woke me up to work 10 times harder than I already was, and just the tips he gave me on editing, on how to be in front of the camera, how to use the camera, how to set lights.
I saw the work ethic though. That was the biggest part. As soon as we started YouTube, he would talk to me. We would talk at lunch. We'd talk at lunch or on the ball field or in class or anything like that. We'd talk. He'd give me all these ideas. He'd get super excited about it. And I could see the look in his eyes, and I could see all the wheels turning. I saw it all coming, but
I'm not really someone that likes collabing, making video with anyone. If you see someone in my video, that person is, I know that person personally. That's why I really don't be doing collabs. But with Carter, it was different because that was my high school friend, and it was not just about making videos, about life. We know each other deeper than on the videos. Like, you guys don't see what happens behind the cameras or when the cameras are turned off, but he's like a brother figure to me. So it really helped my YouTube, to be honest. And when we started doing the skit, I love the setup of skits. I love the editings you can put in skits. You can be super creative. You can put your own taste to it. So seeing everything he knew, I was like, yo, I have to learn this. Like, I want to be at that level of editing. I want to do this, because in life you cannot always depend on people. Even if it's your family, even if it's really someone that's close, you gotta know how to get it by yourself. So it really hit me, because it's like he could have been doing something else, but he decided to make a video with me, and that was super cool. People usually always asking me, why did you name it, like, your YouTube Big Lou1k? The reason why I put 1K is because deep down, like, I always knew once I reached 1K on my YouTube, and I'm being super honest, I always had this mindset that once I reach 1K, it's like, that's when you guys, my viewers, are really gonna see the shift in my content. And it was kind of like, you can put a goal on your calendar, like, around this date, I need to have this, or I need to do this. That 1K in my name it was to push me to work harder. You guys are just gonna see. You guys have to stay tuned with me, and you guys will understand why Big Lou1k. When I was younger, like before high school, elementary school, I always told myself that I'll never go to college or uni. I never knew why I was telling myself that, but now seeing it's like everything comes together, and it's like, I have a bigger calling than going and working for someone else. I wanna prove people that you don't need school to become successful. Everything I know all came from YouTube and people around me. Like I said before, Carter and my cousins, I knew I had a bigger calling, and I knew what I wanted to do, and I have a plan that I'm following, and I know it's gonna work. To be honest, my parents are proud, because they see me working, obviously. Parents never want to see their kids just sitting around not doing anything, but they don't really know the goal. They don't really know what goes on in my mind, they don't really know where I see myself. They're supportive of what I do, but they're not 100% supportive. But it really does not affect me, because it just like, it makes me even go harder to try to prove it wrong, to actually show them that, yo, I don't need to go to school, to be something. You can be something. It's just the mindset, and when you put your mind to something, you can achieve it no matter what. like when it's something not to do with school, especially in an African house, it's really hard. And that's why I said to get to 1,000, it was not easy. It was really not easy because convincing my parents, like, yo, I want to do YouTube, like, and you're not even getting a dime from it yet. It's like you got a lot to prove. You got a lot to work on. So, yeah.
If there's any difficulties he goes through, he knows that he just has to keep his mind straight, keep his mind just, focused, because he knows at the end of the day, he knows his pride, he knows his worth, and he knows what he's trying to go, and he knows where he's trying to lead to.
You'll never do something and not get hate. The more my YouTube was growing, the more I was like, okay, like, it's normal. And whenever I get hate from someone, whenever someone is like, yo, your videos are this, your da-da-da-da, I like it, because it makes me want to prove them wrong. Haters hit me up saying this and that, I'll be like, I just say thank you. That's it. I'll be like, alright, cool. Well, I want to first of all thank my parents, obviously. Not the most supportive people, but, they put me on this earth, obviously. They helped me to be where I am right now, to be the man who I am right now. And obviously, my friends, most of my friends, they're supportive, right? But not as much as my only friend Carter, obviously. And I just want to thank him because this would not be possible if he didn't sacrifice his time to film this. Also want to thank everybody that watches me, my subscribers, my supporters. Y'all just gotta know that Lou1k is not the end. It's just basically the beginning. I have more in stories you guys don't understand.
What do you think Big Lou with 0 subscribers would say to Big Lou with 1,000 subscribers, and what would you say back?
I would have probably said like, yo, you're not reaching 1,000. I'm gonna be super honest, because when I started, I never, even 100 subscribers, I was like, yo, like who's gonna click this red button to just watch me, Like who even cares, And here I am now with 1,000. It's like, it's like I'm living a dream, you know what I mean? I'll probably tell myself that, keep your head up, work, and only trust God. That's about it. Oh.